comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Air throw. Had their eye on the sky. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. The jump-in is denied. Takes a trip. Well-timed corner switch. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Throws them to negate the block. Burnout activates. Fires off a Yokokami. Player two is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they slip in there? Player one on the boards first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Lets off a Yoga Fire. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and gameplay. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Player two has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Genius read. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Sends a clear message with that counter. Nice counter. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Grabs and throws them away. Max S8 experiencing burnout. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player two is dominating this match. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Hold it for KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Uses their drive gauge. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Jumps? Perfect execution with the anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. This can lead to some big damage. What now? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Crowns them from above. Rake them. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh no, caught by the interdiction. Doesn't matter how far you run, he's gonna get you. And the damage is unreal. Player two may be able to pull a fast one. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. What now? What a finish! Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that comeback. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player one has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Down to the wire. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Knockdown. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Feeling out the spacing. Fireball from very long range. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Okay, creating some space here. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Uses the parry. Throws them to start the corner pressure. One combo. Nice counter. Player two, KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Teleports. That's gonna rattle. Hits them with a stop and pop. Gets the jump in. Breaks the block with a throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Throws a fireball. Spikes him with Drigla. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Yoga teleport. Where is he going? The low heavy's blocked. Going in? Looking for a chance. Teleports. That's gonna rattle him. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Both fighters planning something? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Brings down a Yoga Comet to throw him off. Blink up! Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. There's a burnout. Yo, put that away. Players betting it all on this level 2 super art. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta send him to another dimension. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Anti-air in the clutch. Fools him and locks him in embrace. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Drops that off. Player 1, oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh, this could really tip the scale. Player 2 is on track to steal this back after that suit pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh, here we go. Adds a bit of OD spice there. The throw is denied. This is gonna hurt. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. There's a burnout. The jump in, how did they read that throw? Reads the jump in perfectly. Blocks the low kick. I can't, the overhead denied. Player 2 can't use any drive move. Doc crowns him from above. Break him. They got a big down beat here. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Player 1 can't let this simmer. I called it! I called it! Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? Overhead. They are done! Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sticks out a kick. Brings down a Yoga Comet to throw him off. Yoga float. Player 1, chase. Oh! The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. Grabs them with the embrace. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Raids him. Takes a trip. Jumps in. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Nice counter! Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Burnout activates! Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout, pounding them with the Lavshuka. Can they stand the heat? It shows the medium kick. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.